What's up, friends? Beautiful day here in Shenzhen. So many people, when they think of China, might have this huge cities right away in their mind and maybe pollution or smog. But there are some really beautiful places in China, like for example Dali or Lijiang or Shangri-La. And there's another one, Yangshuo. Just to name a few of them, there are many more places, so it's definitely worth it to come to China and maybe make a trip and discover the countryside and not just spend only time in the big cities. But what I want to talk a little bit about today is that I was really surprised when I came to Shenzhen the first time. That they have these gated communities, and usually I know these gated communities, for example, from Africa. I think they have them at a lot of places for security reasons, and that might be the same reason behind it. But yeah, let's take a little bit of a look at it and see how different China can be on such a small area. Yeah, we are here in this place which is called Wangkacheng, where we are living, and this is a gated community, and it doesn't really look like China for me. What looks like China, but it looks very different compared to the traditional style of how they used to build in the past in China. And yeah, in general, I was a little bit surprised because look at this, guys. That looks for me a little bit more like something like Europe. Yeah. It's a little bit the Mediterranean style, and you have other places which look more like Switzerland, or there's even one I think around Beijing which is called Thamestown, and that's a little bit the English style. So you will find a lot of copy cities, let's say. So let's take a little bit a closer look here and take some action. So welcome to Dreamtown. And this is definitely not the place where the average factory worker works, but more the place where you have like this manager who are living like at Huawei or Foxconn, because we are living very close to these factories. And you will find that is maybe nearly every second car is like from Europe. You have a lot of Volkswagen, Audi, Tesla, Porsche, whatever you can imagine. So definitely more like upper society who's living at this kind of places. So take a little bit a closer look at this gated community. So this is China inside of Dreamtown. And now we pass the border and get out of Dreamtown to discover a little bit more what's going on outside of this place. This is now how China looks a few hundred meters outside of Dreamtown. And this is where usually I'd say like most of the factory workers living, or yeah, like mainly a lot of Chinese people living, just with like markets on the street and a lot of food stalls. There is quite a huge difference, I would say, compared to Dreamtown. So why are all the bars here in front of these houses? This is usually for security again, because yeah, unfortunately a problem is here that a lot of people are, or not stealing, but a lot of stuff gets stolen, let's take it like this. And I left my bike personally like one time outside, like for just a night, and it was just gone, although I locked it with like 3 locks. So this is actually the reason why I choose to live inside of Dreamtown. And yeah, as you can see here, it is a massive difference again. Nice thing here, how they connect all the cables here. Funny that this is still working. And I'm happy that I'm not an electrician here. That's a funny one. Looks a little bit like a spider web. Here they're collecting like cartons and like plastic bottles to make some cash on the side. Here we have some food, street food. Here, like always, the dumplings. Back to Dreamtown, and to get to my apartment I have to pass a few security checks. That's the first one here. About this place is that I really can leave my bike unlocked here, and it feels really super safe due to this barbed wire one time around and this high amount of security guards. But if people want to visit me, especially Chinese people, I have to pick them up sometimes at the gate, because otherwise they would not leave them inside. Second security door. So leave me your comments and tell me what you think about Dreamtown, or in general about gated communities. Do you think they are more like a golden cage? And leave me your comments, what do you think about the places outside. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe or don't. See you in the next one. It's Felix from Wildlife Journey.